life.
Maybe Live and Learn is trying to start an urban legend.
I'll tell.
I'm going to read these ahead.
No, let me tell Live and Learn a story.
Okay.
Less embarrassing and less cum-soaked, this story, which I don't know why I had to get so seedy on your show.
No pun intended.
He's your friend, dude. So, I'm trying to pick up the pace. I was...
Sometimes they go like, da-dum-dum and stuff. It doesn't work.
You have a band? They're very quiet. Is there a band here?
No, just there.
No, just you.
He goes, da-dum-dum.
Can you trade him for a band? Sorry, drenched.
I could trade him for a fucking Willie Stargell card.
Trade him for a fucking bicentennial quarter in okay condition. I used to collect coins. That's not a great condition. I got good, very good.
You used to collect coins. You were a...
brilliantly uncirculated.
What do you call a person who collects coins? I'm
Nerd?
sure there's some... I collected coins when I was young also. Coins and stamps.
I had a 1916D Mercury dime.
Well, really?
In very good condition.
What was it worth? $1?
I sold it for $120.
$120?
Back then, it was...
Wow.
Would be worth more now. Listen,
Sure.
so here's a stupid story.
12,000%.
Do you remember this? They did, when Ross Perot was starting to come on the scene, Clinton was done by Phil and Dana did Bush. So I go, hey, Smigel, I should do Ross Perot.
Yeah.
I'm a little squirrely fucking asshole, and this guy's funny to play.
Be an easy kind of a voice to
I was
get.
trying to think of Dana for that. I'm like...
But Dana's doing Bush, you reply.
Yeah, I was like, when will it be enough for Dana Carvey?
Yeah.
So I get a call about they're doing a presidential special on primetime. The debates. Bush, Perot, and Clinton.
Ooh.
I get the call. Oh, need somebody? They're like, yeah, can you play Perot? I go, great. 45 minutes of makeup. We all walk out. You know, Phil does Clinton. Dana does Bush. They cut to me. I'm looking at the cue cards. They go, cut. All right, let's get Dana into the Perot outfit.
Oh my God!
I was used for the wide shot.
Oh, good gosh.
Humiliation.
Wow. That is something.
Yeah.
Wow.
I left with my tail between my legs.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. I don't know why I'm telling you one of these sad stories.
Cooler Than You, 22, asks, you're in Vegas a lot these days.
Yeah.
What's your biggest vice there?
I don't do as much. I don't gamble, really. Sometimes they offer to pay you in chips.
Yes.
You read that happen?
Sure, of course.
You're a good gambler, though. Used to be.
Used to be.
You know a funny story about you gambling is?
No.
Do you want me to tell it?
I don't know what it is.
At SNL, when they give you the limo to go to the party, you'd go to Atlantic City.
Oh, yeah.
Lauren's like, where is he? And then...
Because the driver would always be like, I'm paid for this? So he'd have to sit outside of Trump for 2 days.
You go, yeah, the party's at Trump. And so that's not even the funny part. The funny part is you go, I have 15 grand, I'm up. It's in my fridge and chips, and I'm nervous. And I go,
so
great.
much money.
Then the next week you go, I go, did you go back? You go, I'm at 90. I go,
I had a lot.
Fucking grand?
I had a lot of chips in my
I go,
fridge.
just buy a Porsche 911, you'll have something. And you go, no, that's not how you do it. Next week, I'm at 75. I go, shit, the next week is, I'm at 10. It's the fucking most predictable story. And you're all at the chips in your fridge, you said. I don't know what to do with them, I'm scared.
Yeah, because you can only cash in. You can only cash in 10,000 at a time, or
Do they report it over 10 or something?
They report it over 10. They've always done that.
I know.
They should raise it. But you know, you also can't take more than 10,000 on an airplane with you for some reason.
Fuck.
So, and that's
What are me and Money Mayweather going to do?
Yeah.
We have a backpack of $1 million at all times.
So you don't. So you're not going to say what your biggest vice is.
Donald Sterling over here is biting his tongue on that one. He really wants to chime in.
This never came out before. He's a virulent anti-Semite. That's come out on the show.
Cattle bar mitzvah.
But there's never anything about...
Virulent?
Well, he's a
Is that a
Holocaust
word?
denier.
Oh.
But we've never heard his view on African Americans until this very show. That's interesting that you got that out of him.
Plenty of
By the way,
black
Donald,
friends.
Plenty of black friends.
Dated a black woman for months. No, I'm not a racist.
Donald Sterling dated a black girl.
That's right.
You know, ish.
Yeah.
What?
Ish.
He said today to yours, he said she's a nice girl.
He did?
So put that to rest, yeah.
Really?
He said she's a nice girl. I don't know why. I like what Tom of the Sword is at. I don't wish her any bad luck, but I hope she gets hit by a car.
About the girl?
Yeah.
Lasorda said that?
He said he's been friends with Sterling for 30 years.
All right, my son
sounds like
Dylan.
he does wish
you know
her
my
bad
son
I
Dylan.
was about to say, are we getting the phones out?
Well, Dylan, during the break,
Oh yeah, I said, any questions for me? Sure.
Yeah, so-
I remember Dylan as a kid. I haven't seen him lately, but I know he's a big studly dude now.
he's a good boy. He plays a lot of basketball and he does comedy. He's in a
He
little
does?
sketch troupe.
So does
called
Carvey's kid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gosh, if they got together, my son could be a stand-in. I said, I'm interviewing David Spade. Do you have a question? He says, that's really cool.
That's
I do
nice.
not off the top of my head. No, that's not insulting. No, he knows you and he loves you. He played basketball with you in your front lawn. Here's a question from Coke or Leprosy, number 322. You have a sensitivity to light. Manfred Mann's song, Blinded by the Light, deals with this issue. But why does the ending of that song have to be so different from the rest of the song? And forgive me for being such a wuss, but why so frightening at the end? The rest of the song is happy. And he says, racked up like a deuce, another runner in the night.
I said douche.
But he makes it sound like douche. Yes.
Is that what he says in there?
Yeah. Why does he make it sound like douche, and why
Like
is
a
it frightening
douche.
at the end?
I mean, douche
and
is
did
easy
it
to
have
say.
any meaning to you?
Fuck, it's a 10-parter. Maybe we should get Manfred Mann on the phone. I like to call a lifeline. So
Well,
we
mostly
have to
he's
break this into parts.
Mostly he's asking you.
During Black Sheep, had too many lights matters one time, and I had to go home because it was like, did something. So
Oh, is that where it
ever
started?
since then, yeah,
Oh, I
it's
didn't
been
know
hard
that.
to get a lot of light. But I have all these ailments and problems. No one wants to hear them. They're boring. Coke or leprosy?
He's a delicate.
What is coke or leprosy?
I always thought David was a delicate soul.
Yeah, I am. It's sad.
And I always thought
Not
Farley
the
was
chick.
such a powerful man that it would not be he that went first.
Oh my God. Got a little dark.
But on the other hand, sometimes being delicate, it makes you take care of yourself more.
Yeah, I was always sort of a little more boring and
Could you even stand a massage? Would a massage be too much for you?
no, I can take it.
Oh, you can take a massage?
I go like this. That's the universal sign. I go, I didn't say anything. One time I had this girl.
You never know what happened?
I met her at a charity, and she was, I'm a masseuse, whatever. So I stayed at this hotel, and let's see how far I can get out of this. No, I can't.
No.
Well, just the skimming part was she was super normal, but when she's doing it, she starts putting my feet in her mouth. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't want to say anything.
Oh, my God.
And then I go, I don't know. She goes, no, I like this. I go, oh, okay.
Ooh.
I don't, whatever. I'm the customer, too. But it was so, she's like this, going, nah, nah. And I'm like, I'm paying you.
She liked it.
Yeah. I was like, what should I like?
Yeah, really.
She goes, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. He was telling me a question. He was saying he likes to take a girl, and then he says, here, lick my thumb.
Oh,
and,
boy.
Like while he's having sex from behind, lick my thumb, and I'll put it in your
Asshole?
Yeah. But then you know what he does?
he goes, take the dry one. Yep. Tricked you. It's horrible.
Zombie King 78 asks,
Oh, God!
Back to these killer
you went to
questions.
Sagara High School in Scottsdale, the same place as Sandra Bernhardt.
Yeah.
You aware of that? Mm-hmm. Are all Sagara graduates as bitchy as you two?
Is that what they said? Fuck those guys. I did see.
Did you ever meet Sandra Bernhardt?
I saw her when I started stand-up at the LAX. It's funny how you remember these things. LAX carousel for the baggage.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, I'm from Saguaro too. Saguaro is how you say it.
Yeah.
And she was on. I go, yeah, I went there. I'm doing stand-up too. She was cool.
Yeah.
Like,
She's aloof, huh?
a little chilly.
Charismatic.
No.
No? What about Paul Mooney? You ever meet him?
Yeah. The
Did you?
comedian?
Yeah.
He's not from there.
No, but did you ever meet him?
Oh, boy.
Do you find Paul Mooney,
She wants to go on a break.
Charlie Kaufman asks, hysterical?
She wants to go on a break.
We're going to break.
He's very funny. Now we got a break.
Paul Mooney,
Very funny.
considered very funny by David Spade.
Yeah.
And myself. Do you like Paul? You work at the famous, world famous comedy store with such
one
people
here?
as Argus Hamilton.
Yeah.
You familiar with Argus Hamilton?
Yeah.
Did you ever do the comedy store?
I'll tell you when we come back.
When we come back, more with David. I think you did.
Subscribe to Nom Burger King.